Hey, what's up, everybody? Just wanted to do a video. Been sitting here watching Raw, and I gotta say, right now, I'm pretty. This first match is pretty good, but I gotta say, word out on the net is that McMahon's freaking out because of the ratings lately. So, yeah, so it sounds like he's micromanaging like every segment of Raw and not letting the creative team do their job. So, I mean, my thing is, they're a creative team. You're supposed to have, some level of trust in these people to put together a good product. And so far, I've just seen rehashes of stuff that's happened past couple of weeks. I mean, right now I'm watching. It's Wyatt family against Reigns, Ambrose, and Orton. I mean, it's not a bad match. It's just the point that we've seen this before. We've seen this in one way, shape, or form since right before Night of Champions. We've seen, to some extent or another. I don't know. And then, as far as Big Show, a segment with Lesnar and Big Show, I mean, it's not that I don't like. It's just lately the product has just been stale. It's just all stuff that we've seen before 100 times, and the past couple of weeks, Raw's been the same way, and I don't watch SmackDown as much, but it appears to be pretty much the same type of situation with SmackDown, and that's kind of nuts when you look at the level of talent that they have in that company. I mean, all the wrestlers, all the great wrestlers in the world go to WWE. Why are we rehashing the same tired-ass storylines? That's what I don't understand. I don't know. It's just very puzzling to me why he doesn't open it up at least a little bit and give some other guys, some time to shine. And I'm not suggesting Reigns. I'm not suggesting, but Ambrose, you got Rusev, Ziggler. I mean, there's a bunch of guys, a roster full. Not to mention, you've got guys like Finn Balor and Baron Corbin, and you got a bunch, you got a ton of talent, and you are putting the same 5 guys. Kevin Owens, I mean, come on, why is he not featured in a main event storyline? Why are we doing the Kane Rollins thing? Why is that such a? It blows my mind. I mean, I look at other companies, and I mean, there's no comparison. But you take a look at TNA. I don't like TNA. I don't, we all, everybody has their opinion on TNA, but they put their top guys in top build storyline. Yeah, at least with what talent they've got. Same thing with Ring of Honor. Jay Lethal, he's fighting Roderick Strong, whoever their number 2 guy is at any given time. But, I mean, it's just a point. It baffles me. It just totally baffles me why I'm looking at this right now, and I'm just puzzled. That this match could have been the main event. Instead, it'll be, a job or something, a squash. Where they'll have Braun Strowman bear hug a guy, one of the 3 to death, or until he's out cold, make him look super strong and make the other guys look like jobbers, and I'm and yet every week I tune in. I'm not watching the whole thing tonight. I've got work tomorrow, and there's things coming up, but I mean. It's just the point. I mean, you guys, I cannot be alone here. I'm not super pleased with prospects for this week. We know what's going to happen in the main event. I mean, you can call it. I mean, I'm not ready to throw in the towel on Raw, but I can tell you, I'm not ready to throw the towel in on anything. It's just frustrating to watch. I mean, even Sting. I mean, he's hurt, but why? I could probably pull 100 guys. I mean, just based off of popularity alone, and we could have a 15-20 minute video about each guy. So, and I mean, look at Y2J. He's thrown in some bullshit. I mean, you've just got so many guys. Maybe that's what the problem is. There's just too many guys. I don't know. And he just doesn't know what to do because he's never had this much of a stacked roster. I don't know. But, I mean, and all the talent's young. Instead, they're just falling back on old habits. You know, the Kane and Rollins thing, I'm still just... We all know. I'm calling it right now. Main event. Dudley's and Rollins and all that mess. Kane's going to end up coming down, interrupting the match, and destroying Rollins again. Okay? That's what's going to happen. Just like it did the last 2 or 3 weeks. And then even on Saturday night at the Madison Square Garden event. I don't get it. I don't get it. You know, I mean, you get what you pay for. It's a weekly live show, so it's not that big of a deal, but it's still, you know, it's just frustrating because you watch the product, you get invested in it, and you actually start to care, and, you know, you get force-fed the same bullshit every week. It gets old, so, you know, and I'm never that frustrated that I'm like, oh, I'm never watching it again, or I'm canceling the network, or blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's you know, it doesn't get that serious, but I don't take it that seriously. It's entertainment, and I take it for what it is. It's just frustrating because of the politics behind the scenes. Honestly, in my opinion, I think McMahon needs to hand over some of the creative control to Triple H. I mean, look at what he's done with NXT. I think we'd be seeing a massively overhauled Raw. Just my opinion. Could be dead wrong, but that's just what I think. And I've heard some opinions online, pretty similar, and it appears that McMahon's pretty threatened by Triple H right now because of the success of NXT. So, maybe that's part of it. I don't know. You know, I'd love to be a fly on the wall and during their creative meetings and just see what's really going on, but the other hot button item is John Cena. Apparently he's going on hiatus. He's pretty much been written off TV. I think the angle that they're supposedly, at least what the latest in the dirt sheets is that it's going to be an injury angle, which we know isn't true. He had his surgery for his nose. That's all taken care of. But yeah, he's quote burned out. Wah. I wish I could use that as an excuse to take off work. But anyway, I mean, I think it's good. I'm praying to the God of the wrestling gods that he'll come back as a heel. That would be kick ass, in my opinion. I think that's what he needs at this point. But yeah, apparently. So, anyway, in his stead, apparently they're going to have Ambrose step in and kind of fill that role. I don't know what that's going to look like and what that means, but we'll see. We'll see if it even happens. I don't know. It's the big news on the dirt sheets, on the dirt sites, and you know. So I figured I'd put it out there to you all. And anyway, so any other rumors or news that I get, I'll pass along to you guys as well. I don't know how big this thing's going to actually get. But, you know, I'll keep making videos. What the hell? It's not going to hurt me either way. It's kind of fun, so I'm just trying to get some practice in. So that's kind of the latest. The little beef with McMahon and Cena's little hiatus or sabbatical, whatever you want to call it. And Ambrose looks like he's going to be getting a major push. That's great news for me. I love Ambrose. He's awesome. But anyway, guys, hope everybody's doing good tonight. if anything else develops, I'll jump on and throw a video up. But thanks, everybody. Have a good night. Bye.